February is Cancer Prevention Month, and today we're talking about how genetic testing is helping people better understand their risk factors for cancer. And joining us to discuss this from 23andMe, senior product scientist Ruth Tennen, along with music executive and male breast cancer survivor, and happens to be a famous dad, Matthew Knowles. Yes, the dad of Beyoncé, of course. Welcome to the two of you. How are both of you this morning?
All good. Thank you.
Good. Let's dive right in. Matthew, I want to go ahead and start with you. You know, you've been open about your diagnosis with male breast cancer back in 2019. You know, how has genetic testing impacted that diagnosis and maybe even changed the way you approach healthcare?
Well, good question, because it's, for me, a lifestyle change of how eating healthier, exercising, but more importantly, getting the knowledge. Knowledge is power. You know, we know 1 in 8 women in their lifetime will get breast cancer, but 1 in 8 men in their lifetime will get prostate cancer. So having that information is viably important.
And Ruth, I want to get you in on this conversation. To be honest, I actually had my mammogram done yesterday, and questions that I was dealing with, you know, the BRCA1, BRCA2 genes. Let's talk about those genetic variants and how can they really impact our cancer risks?
Absolutely. Yeah. So BRCA1 and 2 are regular genes that everybody has, and their normal job is to help repair DNA inside of our cells. But about 1 in 200 people inherits a genetic variant or a mutation that prevents one of those genes from functioning properly, and they have an increased risk of developing certain cancers, as you were talking about your mammogram. So on average, 1 in 8 women in the general population will develop breast cancer. For people with a BRCA variant, that's 45 to 85% among females. Now, the good news is that if you know you have one of these variants, you can reduce your risk and take steps to manage it. But unfortunately, we know that at least 80% of people with a BRCA variant don't know they have one because they've never received genetic testing.
And you know what, Matthew, you know, you hear no news is good news. And unfortunately, some people, I feel like, embrace that when it comes to their health. So what do you say to someone who's on the fence about genetic testing and why they need to go forward and get that done so that they know?
Well, I think you want to know, again, because early detection, and we found the sooner that you find out, the better the outcome. So I want to know early. I don't want to wait until it's hurting and it's painful, and then I realize that I'm at a later stage of cancer. I rather know at stage 1A that I was fortunate and grateful to know, and only took a pill a day, no radiation therapy or any of that. That's what happens with early detection.
I'm so glad to hear that, Matthew. And again, thank you for being so open about this so that we can have conversations like this. And Ruth, in closing, let's talk about 23andMe. How is 23andMe new cancer reports helping individuals better understand the cancer risk that we're discussing today?
Yeah, so we have a couple of different updates to reports that can help people better understand their cancer risk. So first, all of our health customers receive a report on a select set of BRCA1 and 2 variants. These variants can have a big impact on cancer risk, and we recently added some variants to that report. So be sure to check that out if you are a 23andMe customer. Second, for our premium members, we offered 3 new genetic reports on breast, prostate, and colorectal cancer. And for those reports, rather than looking at high impact variants that have a big impact on risk, like in the BRCA1 and 2 genes, those reports are based on what are called polygenic risk scores. So they look at thousands of variants all across the genome. Each of those variants only has a small impact, but combined, they can make a big difference. And finally, for folks who want to dive deeper, we launched our Total Health membership, which uses advanced genetic testing to look at high impact variants in 33 genes linked to hereditary cancers.
Good stuff. Well, thank you to the both of you. We are out of time. 23andme.com is where you can go for more information.
Thank you.
Thanks.